Have they already started?
Looks like they've already started.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GameStar's coverage of the E-League LAN event here at the Technology Park in Sydney. My name is Kitfox. We're represented by a full squad of 4 GameStarians here today. The man that you see on camera next to me is Wolfeeyy. Good morning, Wolfeeyy.
Good morning, Kitfox. I'm super excited for today. Wow, it's going to be a big one. I mean, the turnout's great. It's looking like a fantastic event. I'm super excited to see some of these great teams perform some excellent CSGO and later on some excellent Rocket League.
So we're in the CSGO at the moment, and we've got Supremacy versus the Sydney Rands for the first match. They've started a little bit early. We apologise, we had a few technical issues, but we're bringing this one to you now. It is on Dust 2, and it looks as though the Sydney Rands are on the terrorist side as we see JD go down as he tried to run down Suicide, but off in the middle. Smoke goes out into the B bomb site, and now they throw the nades into B corridors. Will Oz get the kill? No, he will not. But Smoke is still there, and it looks as though the Sydney Rands have decided against their B-bomb site push, and the calls go around to rotate to A, Wolfeeyy.
I know. As it seems that the defense here is kind of spread out, and they're able to look at all their angles. They're looking at Cat, they're looking at Long, and they're looking at the B-bomb side as well. So it seems that they've got the strats right, and as they see this, they're pushing up on the Cat. What do you think of this sort of a strat for pushing onto
the rotation was good as the nades go out on the A-bomb side. Oh, there's one hill breaker, gets the nade kill and takes down Ken Lee again down into the short A, and out comes the incendiary. Doesn't pick up anyone. Bomb site is on fire. It's 4 versus 2. Terrorists have a lot of work to do. Supremacy are on the right-hand side, so they will be on terrorists who have just been informed, and the Sydney Rands are on counter-terrorists. Pick up around, big AWP shot there from Exy from the B corridors into the site. The bomb is in his hands. He's got the hammer and it takes down another one. Ops goes down. It's Exy versus Plob and Breaker. He's blinded. He's in a little bit of trouble. Another shot misses. That's not too bad there, Wolfeeyy. He went, I think, was it 4 shots, missed 1. And now they throw the nades into the bomb site, and here he goes again. Misses, rushes through the door. The automatic, too strong. Breaker will get this one.
Beautiful push by Breaker. Breaker has done some excellent shooting this round. He was able to capture at least 3 guys. The 2 who were straight pushing up onto Cat, he was able to pick them right off, and then he's also able to get the AWPer straight off and, be able to continue the defense for here and win the first round for the counter-terrorists.
Yeah, so well done there. We see the Sydney Rands actually picking up their first round on CT, so that's well done to them. They'll have a little bit of moolah to play with as Supremacy. They are cashed up like you would not believe. They've got enough left over to put a deposit on a house. And as we see, OZK goes down in the middle. The AWP shots are exchanged. And it looks as though OZK is on the deck, so that's, 2 minutes on the sideline for him, Wolfeeyy, as we see a nice little split.
That is, here we go. See Supremacy pushing straight up onto this bomb site with the no fear tactics coming out. And they decide to go with the smokes to cover up all their angles, throwing out flashbangs, trying to keep these tactics and these kind of aggressive strategy going forward. And it's working out. They're able to pad. Beautiful shot off by Exy. Nice little headshot frag by him. And then, as you see, here comes the Sydney Rands. They're trying to push up onto the side up top. We'll see how this push goes.
Yeah, now there's just a little bit of hush falls on the map as some spam goes through the smoke into the B bomb site from the CT connector. As we have a look at Breaker now, the rotations go around bomb in the head. It has gone down, and they look like they're going for a save here. They've both got AWPs, and they've put their tail between their legs. They are running. They are going for the save. They're going to give this one to Supremacy, and they're going to keep those very, very expensive weapons as the bomb goes tick, tick, tick.
I think they need to. And as we see, you kind of, Supremacy here, they're trying to push up and trying to force them to not get the save. And Breaker, as well as the other man, is able to keep in that little nice nook and cranny in the long sight.
Well, you can see just by looking at the scoreboard, Wolfeeyy, it's 1-6, and the CTs, they're strapped for cash at the moment, so that save was very, very smart there we saw from those 2 boys, and now we get a push going. It seems to be a 3-2 as the T's decide to rush hard into the B connector, and will they get their Exy spots? OZK doesn't probably decides against rushing into that site. Probably the smart thing to do. Now, JD needs to be careful. Throws the nade over the top. What was it? It looked like a smoke to me. Yes, it was. And now a flashbang goes over the top as well. Will they rush mid? No. Nade's coming out from the B connector into the B bomb site. AWP shots going left, right, and center. Still, no one is down yet, as it's still 5 versus 5, Wolfeeyy.
That's right. It's kind of been hot. Oh, just as you say that, look at JD. Beautiful double frag there. Headshot and a nice little double tap onto DZK. He's able to push up effectively. And here's Polem with his orb, trying to pick off as well as Breaker. And both, Landmores with the shot. Straight onto the head, gets a nice little pick off. Seems that the CT, the Sydney Rands here, are not in a good position. They need to push onto this bomb site, need to get as many as they can, because they can't let Supremacy keep this cash going.
Ops
and
is
here,
in a little bit of trouble here, Wolfeeyy. Sorry to cut you off there, but it was just waiting there. Look at him, here he goes again. Oh, bang! Oh, they exchange. JD and Wolfeeyy take down Ops as he tried to push into the B bomb site through the little gap. And Polem, again, too strong, takes down JD. And now it's all up to Kenny. Kenny versus Polem. The bomb is down. It's all up to Polem. He's got to push onto the B bomb site. Where is he? He doesn't know. Kenny is exchanging, and that will go boom. And Supremacy have picked themselves up yet another round. They go 7-1 on the scoreboard. And Wolfeeyy, the first round of the CSGO Comp at E-League, is looking to be quite a whitewash.
Well, you'll actually be surprised, because even though it is kind of a 7-1, sort of Brazil rounds, bringing in the Rocket League turns into it. But, and Landmores with the frag straight down the center, catches him off guard. Out goes Polem, and that was an AWP as well. So that's a big hit from the CT side. Wolfeeyy, off he goes, straight onto the B bomb site, catches a nice little frag on DZK. See if he can push some pressure off to get this B bomb site. Trading blows, can they get it? Yes, JD catches him. Nice straight through, gets and Landmores as well. Both straight through the little wooden flanks. And XE with the beautiful shot to finish off. That was a 3 little headshot piece to pick off there, Kitfox.
Some of those shots that just came out from Supremacy were just top tier shots. They knew exactly where they had to aim. They were fast at it. They are veterans of this game, and you can see they've got a double AWP play down suicide, trying to see if they can spot any CT at all. No, smart smoke came out from the Sydney Rands, and they've finally got their split 3 to B, 2 to A. We'll see where it goes from here.
That's right. As you can see, the pot shots Breaker with another nice little headshot. See Supremacy trying to push through the smoke. Supremacy gets picked off. Nice little trade of blows. There's JD and Landmores. Landmores goes down as JD does a little trade, and Breaker kind of able to pick him off there.
It's all up to Kenny. He's got to take down 3. What can he do? He does have full health. As we just switch over to Kenny, as he throws the nade down into that bomb site, it is a frag. Doesn't tag anyone. He's got DZK. Breaker too strong. The defense is solid on the B bomb site, and the Sydney Rands move to 2 to 8 on the scoreboard.
As you can see, he tried to take on the top fragger with only a pistol compared to an AK, because if he just gets the double tap, that's straight it and, dead to the other team. So
we've got a pause coming out here in the match. We're not entirely sure as yet what the cause of this one is, but with Lands, this is not uncommon. There are a few issues that go around, but let's just give a big shout out at the moment to the E-League boys who have put up this fantastic venue and this fantastic network that's been going on here. This seems to be a player connecting issue. So it is on a player side, not the network side. Always good when you are running a LAN, Wolfeeyy.
It is always good. And as I did notice before, there is actually a player here named Wolfeeyy as well. So taking my namesake, I'm pretty sure, might not be from the same origins, but, I think personally, Wolfeeyy's a good name to have.
Why not? We'll go with that one. Just got to give a big shout out to the other 2 GameStar members that are here today and joining us. It is Deman, who is the man producing us. Now, here he is. He jumps in screen. And the man behind us doing the Photoshop duties as well as social media pimping for this cast anyway is the Neba Man. So shout outs from all of us as we bring you this huge LAN sponsored by Asus, Thermal Take, and Corsair, as well as Blizzard and PAX. They've been so generous with donating swag. The PAX guys donated consoles for the console competition, the Smash competition. The Doom 4 competition, whereas you play that and then you get your chance to win a copy of Doom 4. So huge shout out to Asus, Thermal Take, Corsair, Blizzard, and everybody else sponsoring this.
And everybody else. And I mean, wow, it seems that two of the players from the Sydney Rands are not able to connect here. And so as I think they need this pause because they need to kind of regroup and start to think about what are we doing wrong, how can we improve it, and what can we do to get over Supremacy.
Tactical pause.
I mean, it is a tactical pause, but I think they need it because, down to 8, they need to do something to kind of bring it up, whether that be, a nice little strat or a little play or just a couple of solid frags from the Sydney Rands to get Supremacy, you know, on the back line.
I mean, we've seen stranger things happen in Counter-Strike. I mean, we've seen teams go something like 15-0 down and then turn it around to get a win. I mean, it's Dust 2. It's some people just love T, some people just love CT. It's all about, and who knows? I mean, maybe the Sydney Rands are just too strong on T side.
Maybe. I think we'll be able to see that later today. But right now, when it comes to it, they need to work on the defense. And does this mean like maybe they do a new strat, whether they kind of do maybe all 5 on a bomb site or do a quick little rush? It kind of depends on what works against Supremacy, because Supremacy right now are just keeping the pressure on. They're baiting, they're going through tunnels, and then they walked all the way back to B side. You know, they did all that, but then it just comes down to, you know, at the end of the day, which team can pick off the other before they get shot themselves.
Here comes Pollum, so we're only waiting on one more Sydney Rand to make their way back into the server, and we will bring you round 11 on DE Dust 2 for the Counter-Strike competition here at E-League Land. If you are watching this and you're in Sydney, you need to get down to Technology Park. This venue is absolutely astounding. Being from Melbourne, I've never seen a building like this. This is an old rail yard that's just been absolutely turned into the 21st century, and it is amazing. The internet speeds here are next level.
I mean, there is NBN, and it is absolutely beautiful, because right here, I mean, you're filled with so many people who are so passionate about the one thing all together. And, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, in the coming, might even be this match, might even be the next, where you get someone shouting and then someone else builds on that energy, and from that, you kind of just build up, and you're able to bring out some amazing, beautiful gameplay. Yeah,
no boom boom this competition. CS players would know the man Boomser. And it's awfully quiet here without him today, as it looks as though we've got Breaker back in the server. So here we go. The unpause is down as we tick down. We're bringing you round 11. Supremacy on Terrorist are on 8. Counter-Terrorists are the Sydney Rands. They're on 2 as we go underway. Wolfeeyy, take it away.
I think when it comes to it here, see, they've decided to go with an AWPer at the backlines, but then here's a 3-2 different kind of a push. And straight up, you can see the defense from Sydney Rands. They've gone 2 at long, they've gone 2 at B bomb site, and then they've got 1 able to rotate in the middle. And this pressure from Supremacy, what do you think will happen in this round?
Well, it seems to be that they're just a bit stuck in the A long site here. The Sydney Rands have got themselves into a nice defensive position early on, so right off the bat you can see that Supremacy is struggling as Landmores goes down to Dines. We're not quite sure that one happened as Pollum follows suit, goes down to Kenny. Wolfeeyy on 4 health. He is in a lot of trouble as Pollum again takes him down. So it is the Sydney Rands who had the advantage. We did say they got into position early, and it seems to be a short A push coming out here from Supremacy. Oh, who was that? That was Dines. He got beat over at the boxes on the A bomb site, as now we see it's all up to JD. What can he do? He's got 4 to take down Wolfeeyy. I'm not really liking this. He's not making any noise, just goblining his way around. It seems to me like he's going to wait this one out.
I think especially with Supremacy, they can afford to lose this kind of a round, because they have, as I said, not able to do it. He wanted to kind of pressure the AWPer there to kind of move out of position and then hop onto site and jump in with his AK and get the nice little 1 tap to the head or the 2 tap to the chest.
Maybe if he had a smoke,
could have done something. I mean, I think he had the right kind of a play, because he needed to make the play there, but we will see what comes out with this round, because, you know, as you see, Sydney Rands are bringing them back, and it seems that Supremacy have decided to save. They've all just gone straight pistols. Kitfox, what do you think of this decision?
Yeah, very auto pistol rush here. Oh, and they've gone hard down the long A side. There's AWPers on the side, not doing much. Kenny manages to take down DZK before he gets taken down by, oh my goodness, it is all Sydney Rands as Supremacy on the pistol round forced up the long A. They went hard, and now they go home. Oh, but not if Exy can say anything about it.
Exy had a nice little pickup on Breaker. That means the Breaker's going to have to buy out next round if the Sydney Rands choose to do so. And look at this. As I said, they needed that tactical pause. They're starting to bring it back. You know, it's 4-8. Supremacy are down, and they've decided to buy up. So this might be more of an even round, because they needed to save up that cash in order to get those assault rifles, because as you see, 4 AKs and an AWP are picked up.
Well, we've just had a nice piece of paper put in front of us that says the winner of this competition, thanks to Asus, will win $1,250 cash money. There is a 2K prize pool for this competition alone.
That is some serious cash. I mean, hell, you know, if I wasn't casting here, I'd be jumping on to trying to find a team or even a pickup game just to hop in and see if I could, win anything.
I wish my bank account had 4 figures in it. Really is. Now we're back to the game as no one's gone down yet. There's a nice little split, and it seems to be a mid-hold here from the counter-terrorists as the Sydney Rands just solidify again as Landmores gets taken down. Huge AK headshot there from Deep Ops as he manages to get a huge... That was a great AK shot.
That was a nice little pick-off. He chose the line. Just as I say that, Kenny gets a nice pick-off on Pollum. That's a big pick-off because Pollum is the sniper as I said, the AWPer for the Sydney Rands. We'll see how it goes.
Needs to be careful here. Too strong there with the Canis. Kenny goes around again. He goes down. It's Exy now and JD. They've got 3 to contend with. Short A seems to be the option as the Molotovs go out onto the site.
Decided to go for a fake. I think they're going to be going around to the B bomb site, and a smart decision it is. But here, Slutops moving up. Oh no, they didn't get the peek. Slutops doesn't want to push through this. Too dangerous. That smoke caught him out too well.
And it looks as though they decided against it. Oh, here we go. Ops comes around, takes down 1, decides to push through the smoke, takes down 2. So Exy and JD fall. And that is another round, and here come the Sydney Rands.
That's as I said, as you saw there, you saw Ops just pushing up through. That smoke caught him a little bit off guard, but he had the right angle because they were just looking at B bomb site because they weren't prepared because Slutops was completely quiet.
Oh, look at this T-rush. Look at this. Look at this massive T-rush as they come in. They've got the auto pistols again. It seems to be B bomb site. And now they've decided to just walk it out. They're goblining around in that short B connector. What can they do? Will they push? The smoke goes out into the bomb site. Not much else. A few flashbangs. And now Ops is on defense. He sees 1. He sees 2. Oh, look at that. Breaker gets 1. Ops gets 1. And Breaker picks up another. So he's on fire at the moment.
Breaker got picked up though at the end there.
Oh, unlucky he was as well.
Wow, Ops goes down as well. That's a really big pickoff. That's an AK down. Oh, here he comes. Can he do anything from the back line? Oh, almost. He gets a little frag there. Is he able to pick him off, finish him off? No. Oh, so he is.
Another strong CT round as the Sydney Rands are bringing this one back. They get the defuse. 6-8 on the scoreboard now, and since that tactical pause, Wolfeey, there has not been a round dropped by the Sydney Rands.
I mean, everyone loves an underdog story, and here we go. Sydney Rands are able to bring this comeback, and this is the last round. Oh, a pause.
We have got another pause
tactical pause.
as it seems to be one character has dropped. No tactical pause.
Not a tactical pause.
We seem to be underway as the split's on. The split is on.
This is the last round. It seems that 3 AKs are picked up and 2 AWPs on the side of Supremacy. They want to take this round because they want to still be ahead after the 15th round goes through.
Bit of a hush has fallen across the map now as Pollum. Again, the Sydney Rands have got themselves up into a nice defensive position. I'm not entirely sure what the Supremacy boys were doing before we arrived in this server, but they were on fire. It was 8-0, and now it's 6-8.
It came down to that tactical pause because Sydney Rands, they just decided that we needed to change something up, and they did. They decided that, we don't want to be on the back foot anymore, and they started putting pressure on them. Supremacy, just as I say that, JD gets a nice little one-tap off on DZK. And here comes Breaker. Here comes Supremacy through the backlines on the long side, just spraying through the smoke. Pollum catches 1, gets a nice frag on Landmores. Oh, the second shot from Pollum. Can he pick this up? Do you think he could get up with a couple of more? Because it's 4v3 on the side of the Sydney Rands, being ahead right now.
Kenny and Wolfeey now. Here they go. They're in the long A.
Pick off by Wolfeey. Double shot by Wolfeey. Catches 1 with a nice frag to the head, and the other just a nice, beautiful little spray. Wolfeey being able to contain the AK. This is his weapon. This is his calling.
Good AK control.
Oh, as I say that, Breaker pushes up. Breaker being the top fragger on the side of Sydney Rands. Oh, Wolfeey, nice little pick off. He just pushed off, decided that that's where he wanted to go. Is he going to go for a plant? I think he might.
Here we go. Okay, so now the nades go out on the bomb site. Ops seems to be going up the short A. The bomb goes down. It is down. And there we go. Wolfeey, too strong.
Headshot.
Too strong. And that is 9-6 on the scoreboard. And now we're going to have the swap up. So 9 for Supremacy, 6 for the Sydney Rands. What a half.
That was a really interesting half. because as we saw, because we hopped in just a little bit late to this game, we weren't able to see what happened to Supremacy in those early rounds, but they must have just been putting on the good pressure, but then, you know, always keeping City Rounds on the back foot. And as I say that, the next round starts up. Here we go, 16th. Halves are switched. Now it seems that Team Supremacy are on the defense.
Going for a proper split as well, not going for the solid the Zerg rush, you call it, as you go on the pistol round occasionally. They're going very, very tactical, the terrorists. So as we have a look, just a quick look at that map, you can see now they're just hovering around the short A to B middle, and now we see them. They're opting for short A. The calls come out, they rotate through B, up middle, and now they come out. Will they throw the nades out? What has CT's got? You can see the rotations coming around now from B through the side as all the action goes down.
Wow, Exy and Kenny just picking them all off, ripping them to shreds. Wow, that was some nice controlled spray. Exy able to catch off 3, and wow, that was some good control. This allows Supremacy to buy at least a little bit here, because as you see, it seems that the terrorist side, or the Sydney Rands, you know, they're not able to pick up anything because they need to save the cash.
Huge hold there from Supremacy. Massive, massive hold there, as now we can see another Zerg rushing push coming from the terrorists, and Kenny takes up the spot over at the A bomb site, but now they're going for a hard push. They're all in B again. We saw this, and they got absolutely demolished when they rotated around to short A, and now they know it's Exy has spotted the T's coming out of the B connector into mid. No one has gone down just yet, as it looks like the CTs are going to be pushing into B. They want to take him down. EZK gets a flashbang to the face.
Wolfeeyy with a nice double spray. Gets 2 headshots, actually. Beautiful little
Bomb
play by
down.
him. Oh, Polum, nice headshot as well. His tactical aiming. Beautiful on there.
Bomb is down in the B connector. The CTs know this. And now Supremacy have got to come around and defend. They do, but here comes the Sydney Rands. It's 6-10 on the scoreboard, and it's now up to Ops. He's got to deal with JD and Wolfeeyy. He does not want a bar of this bomb at the moment. He has put his tail between his legs and run to the furthest other point of the map he can. And now, is he going to go for the rotate? He is. Smart man. He's not going to hide it down in the long A. He's not going to hide it in the ramps. He's got 43 seconds to do something. He has to get into B, where the Supremacy boys have got this bomb on lockdown.
But I think Ops has done a really smart play. He made a bit of noise around B, and look, Supremacy, they think that someone's on B side. They don't know. They don't want to push this. They don't want to allow Slot Ops to be able to push it onto the B bomb site. They're just camping the bomb, holding it, making sure that there's no way for the terrorist side to get an offensive onto the B bomb
Time
site.
is a factor here, and it looks to be what is going to be the victor here, as 15 seconds tick down, and it looks as though Ops just comfortable to sit in his spawn and hold on to that M4, which he's managed to procure from the Sydney Rands.
It's an interesting strategy though, because instead of deciding to go in and try for at least a couple of frags and then getting the end of, you know, the loser's cash, he opts to save that M4, and look, he's only has $350. He can't do much with it. But as I say that, it seems that Team Supremacy here, they want to buy up a bit. They've decided to go for a couple of assault rifles. One assault rifle, and then the rest of them is able to save. It seems that Kenny needs to be able to get off a nice couple of shots and at least a couple of frags to kind of benefit from picking up an assault rifle in such an early round.
Well, it's all 2-minute noodles for the Sydney Rands at the moment. They're on pistols, and they are a little bit skimp for cash at the moment. So the smokes go out. The T's they are favouring that B bomb, that B connector, and then rotating now. Ops a frag nade. Now there's a push comes straight up the middle. They've gone through B into middle. Kenny locks down the side. OZK goes down again. He takes down Ops, and Landmores is in there taking down Dines as well. It's all up to Breaker and Polom. They've got 4 to contend with. Bomb goes down on the B bomb side. Exy takes down Polom. It's all up to Breaker. He's not going to be able to do much with the pistol against fully armed assault rifles, and that will be around 2 Supremacy.
That is correct, and as the defining moment of this round was when Supremacy decided that they needed to rotate through under Cat, because someone was looking on Cat, and so they jumped down and straight away were able to get that kind of the line of sight where all that Sydney Rands were doing were looking towards the B bomb site. So they got completely caught out. They were caught out in kind of what I call a pincer move, I guess, because they had Supremacy had a couple of guys on the B bomb site and then straight in from the A bomb site, and they were able to catch him off guard and able to keep, as I said, that pressure going and keep that the frags flowing as well.
Oh, GameStar Wolfeeyy, professional analysis here on the Counter-Strike Go map. Dust 2. Now, Breaker has eaten a massive flash in the B connector, and that's just going to put the brakes on his push just a little bit. He gets naded, and in comes Landmores. Oh, see you later, Breaker. Huge rush in there. Now, Exy, the CTs are in. They do not want to wait around. They've pushed through. The rotations were on, and I tell you what, the Sydney Rands are in a little bit of trouble. Landmores again.
Supremacy. It's as I said, look at this pressure. Supremacy have no fear. They're just jumping straight into it. They say, no, we're not going to give you a chance to get onto the bomb site. We are saying we are pushing you away from the bomb site. Get out of our map. That's what they're trying to say.
They just want to get this next round underway. They're not waiting for the Sydney Rands to push in. Supremacy are taking the fight to them, going balls deep, up mid, through B connector, and not having a bar of any hanky-panky, any goblining sitting around in that connector.
Oh, as you say, that Exy, nice little frag. Pick off on the long shot. Here we go, JD pushing through. As I said, Supremacy keeping up, pushing that pressure, saying get off our bomb sites. JD, can he do anything with the smoke? I think he's just trying to stall for time. But as we see on the T side, they've decided to go for the B bomb site. As you see, going straight through the mid and as well as tunnels. And he has an AWP, but is he going to be able to do much with it, Kitfox?
Well, the bomb is sitting back near spawn at the moment. It's in the hands of Ops. He's not got a lot to play with, and it seems to me that the Sydney Rands are in a little bit of trouble. It's 4 versus 3, so they're still in this round, but they're not doing much with their bomb. I think they are scared. Supremacy are just taking the fight to them. They're worried about the Bulldog rush that is going to come through those doors, through long A, through mid, into B connector, and they are scared. Supremacy have done really, really well here.
You are exactly right. They know the pressure that Supremacy puts on them, and they are feeling it. And it seems that, look at that nice little frag. Oh, Wolfeeyy gets a nice little pick off. Oh, Polum, nice shot off, and one tap. Beautiful little one tap. Oh, no fear, jumps straight over the fire. Decides that he needs to get it. Oh, Kenny and Exy picks off the last two from the Sydney,
Rands.
The Sydney Rands, there we go. It seems that Supremacy are able to keep up that pressure, and look at that, they just jump straight onto the bomb site, you know, decide that no, you're not going to be able to get any time to plant at all, and go straight for it, and it's working for them. I mean, I don't usually see this kind of a aggressive style from Supremacy.
Hard rush coming through from the Sydney Rands. Now, they've thought, you know what, we are going to take the fight to you guys this time. There we go,
Kenny, nice little AWP
bang! Oh, Kenny's going huge. Polum's in the action. Kenny
catches one through the smoke. Oh, and he gets a hit marker basically. Exy, nice little double tap, catches off two. A Breaker actually was finished off by the fire. Wow, this is very interesting push. DZK knows that he can't do much when there's 3 from the side of Supremacy able to push him off that bomb site. Oh, and there Wolfeeyy from the back lines. He was able to pick him off straight from long there. That was a nice little pick-up.
Yeah, Wolfeeyy, the backdoor bandit, coming around. And now we are 1 round away from victory here as the Supremacy boys, they're going hard. They've got the win. They've got the cash. They are going to buy. As we have a look at that top fragger at the moment, the top fragger at the moment for the CTs is Exy, and that would have been from that massive halt that he put on that short A rush.
That's right, he got a nice little 3 pick off. And here we go. And it seems that, wow, what is this? It's he's decided to go for an LMG here. Wow. What do you think of this, Kitfox?
The para on the last round. Mate, you can't go wrong. Seriously, the amount of spam that thing puts up, you just have to crouch and hold mouse 1 and pray. You'll get a headshot. It doesn't matter if it's down.
Ooh, as you say that, Kenny gets a nice little AWP pick off there. He's able to keep this pressure off.
Lots of smoke at short A, and now we can see Ops and JD. They're pretty much, they could kiss each other. They're that close to each other. The incendiary goes out. Oh, what happened there? Hit the wall, I think. And now
JD with the spray. Here he goes through. Oh no, it is caught in the fire. Polum able to catch him off from the damaged JD from the fire. Oh my goodness. That was a bit of a YOLO play, if you ask me. That was, you know, a bit of a big cash investment to take off Exy. Nice little pick off. His aim has been true tonight.
Oh, one!
Kenny! Oh, man! Picks off DZK. And it seems that the boys from Supremacy might be taking this home if they can get this pressure on.
Mate, this is round 1. Look how exciting this game is.
Oh, and Kenny gets a nice last pickup with the beautiful flick of the wrist there. And sorry to interrupt. But yeah, it is round 1, and this has been some amazing gameplay. Team Supremacy taking out the win here, Kitfox.
Cracking wrist work there.
Yeah.
Cracking wrist work. Well done there. Supremacy take out the first round. In round 1, and we see a game like that, I cannot wait to see what the rest of this LAN brings. Ladies and gentlemen, that was round 1. It was Supremacy versus Sydney Rands. Supremacy too strong. They fought off a late comeback from the Sydney Rands, but just not strong enough. So Supremacy get the win, and they'll push on. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very, very soon. We're going to be bringing you the games thick and fast today, as we'll be back very, very soon. My name was Kitfox. The man next to me was Wolfeeyy. We'll be back very, very soon with more E-League here at the Sydney Technology Park.